In this section, we're going to be looking at automating our testing and deployment using a CI/CD pipeline with CircleCI, and we'll be doing some hands-on lectures on that so you can try it as well. But first, I just want to explain conceptually what's going on with CI/CD. I think this will be helpful if you've never worked with a CI/CD tool before, just to kind of make it very clear what we're automating and why. So on this diagram, we've got the two conceptual steps that we need to think about, at least for our purposes here. We're first of all performing this training step, and you can see that highlighted on the left, where previously what we saw in section 5 was that we'd run this tox-e train command to train our machine learning model. We'd also run just the tox command to run our suite of tests, and that's what we do on the command line. But now we want to do this in the cloud with CircleCI, so these commands are going to be added to our CircleCI config, which we'll look at in the next lecture. And the reason why it makes sense to group this training and testing step with the deployment step is that we always want to make sure that we've run our tests before we deploy, and in some cases we may wish to retrain as well. So we've got this staggered approach where once the tests have passed, or once a new model has been published, we will then perform the deployment. And in section 6, we saw how we could do this deployment with our railway up -- detach command. And again, here we're going to automate that so that it's run in CI. And as we talked about before, this is all about removing manual steps, no SSHing into machines and running things from the terminal. It's all configured in the CI config so that we have reproducibility and we're not doing things manually, and that reduces the chances of errors. A heads up as well that we're going to need to add some environment variables to CircleCI. In previous lectures, we've been able to just add these environment variables to our operating system, passing them into tox, but now that things are running in the cloud in CircleCI, we need to actually configure that in the CircleCI UI. And the first environment variable that we're going to need will be the railway token, and when we get to the hands-on lecture, then you'll see how this is done and where to get that token, but just a heads up that that's coming. Okay, let's next have a look at the CircleCI config file and dig into the specifics.